The Halifax Mooseheads and Cape Breton Eagles last faced each other in the playoffs in 2008. Marchand and Jakob Voracek, now NHL veterans, were the stars of the Halifax team. MacNeil was one of the Eagles' players, assistant coach on the team today. The Nova Scotia battle has always been a fierce rivalry between the two clubs, and will flare up again on Friday night as Halifax and Cape Breton face off in one of the best 7 playoff series. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's clear that both teams know each other really well, said Halifax forward Jordan Dumais. I'm sure it can be a little choppy in there, but we just need to play our way of playing. The two teams had opposite seasons. While Eagles are one of lowest seeds in Q League's postseason race for President's Cup, they've made some notable acquisitions to improve their roster. Truro, NS's Brayden Schmitt hopes Cape Breton Eagles can continue their resurgence with a strong playoff show against the Halifax Mooseheads in second half. The Mooseheads most recently won the President's Cup by winning their first and only Memorial Cup title in 2013. Before the league's trade line passed, Halifax general manager Cam Whynot made a double deal that added a lot of firepower and experience to an already loaded team. Before Christmas, they bought Fredericton native Josh Lawrence, who has been one of the league's top centers since joining the team. We have a really good team in Halifax this year, but we're definitely not thinking too far, said Lawrence, who was a key player when they hosted the St. John Sea Dogs last year and won the Memorial Cup. We have to take things one at a time and settle Cape Breton. Lawrence finished the season with 50 goals, making him the league's best kicker. His teammates over the past few weeks have also reached 50 goals. Another mid-season pickup, Alexandre Doucet led the league with 58 goals and Dumais scored 54. Dumais, the Columbus Blue Jackets' third-round draft pick, also had 86 assists and won the league title. His 140 points set the Halifax record for most points in a single season. As stagemates, we really help each other out and we're strong in different areas of our game, said Dumais, who was belittled by Hockey Canada when he was removed from Team Canada's junior team in December. I couldn't ask for more from my friends. Cape Breton Eagles forward Jacob Newcombe played his junior hockey in Halifax, and is looking forward to playing playoff hockey in front of his family and friends. While Eagles stumbled outdoor early in season, several trades were made on last trade date. Cape Breton brought in 2 Nova Scotia players and team improved a lot in the second half of season. They beat the Mooseheads 2-1 at Halifax last week, and are embracing their weak position. We know the team is full of really good and talented players, including 3 guys who finished with over 100 points, said Eagles defender Brayden Schmitt, a Truro native who joined the Eagles mid-season after being traded from Blainville. Boisbriand Navy. We know it's going to be really tough, but this is the playoff, everybody's game. Halifax Mooseheads goalkeeper Matthis Rousseau had an outstanding regular season, and was ranked among the league's best goalkeepers in every category. Eagles forward Jacob Newcombe was also traded from Armada to the Eagles. Sambro grew up in NS, and will have family and friends in the stands when the series begins. It's going to be pretty cool, it's always fun to play your hometown, said former Halifax Macs U18 player Newcombe, who scored 25 goals in his second season the Q League. I watched a lot of Mooseheads games growing up, especially when I was younger when Nathan MacKinnon and Jonathan Drouin were there, so it will be a great experience to play in the same situation. But the Eagles will be tough against Halifax's efficient offense. They have 3 perfect streaks led by 3 top-ranking players scoring 50 goals. The team scored 335 goals during the regular season, more than any other team in the country. The Mooseheads also had one of the league's best goalkeepers in Matthis Rousseau. He was among the league leaders in every goalkeeper category. However, as Cam Whynot of Kentville, NS is recovering from a foot injury, the team will start the series without one of their key defenders. Halifax will host games 1 and 2 on Friday and Saturday. The series will move to Sydney for the 3rd and 4th games on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. More stories.